Previously, in the world of Glaerinn.
Hey Zal, enjoying the festivities? Anything interesting happened today?
Yeah, you could say that. Pardon me, but I'm unfamiliar. I'm going to have to go down a bit of chains here. I give a salute to Artur. This actually works a decent amount with Vincent and Elle here, but I am essentially looking for. Uh, I don't actually know how to ask for this. You were the one that was stabbed, right?
That's right.
Doesn't get
Zal.
much worse than that. Shortly put, I was able to apprehend two, I'm going to say, conspirators, bringing them in, and I believe I might know where they had at least some level of lookout or station to help facilitate this attack.
Did I get any of them?
Pardon?
Did you see if I got any of them?
I didn't see you out there.
Oh yeah, I was out there in the streets and I heard some commotion and figured I'd just loose some arrows.
Oh, well, I don't think they're looking for you, so if you hit anybody, I don't think they were missed.
It's good to know.
Regardless, I found an alcove carved into the aqueducts where some uniforms for proper military were stationed, and it seemed to have a close connection with a local workhouse. I did not go in myself as I did not have the authority nor the numbers, but it seems like my coming here to try and find some ad hoc help might be fortunately fulfilled with actually sanctioned city guard.
Absolutely. If you have this info, you should come with me, and we'll look into this after we visit the academy, where I know that some other insurgents were heading. So I need to go to the academy first, and then I can help you look into this.
Understood. If you request my aid, I will help.
Yes, you come with me.
Yes, sir.
Your info will be most valuable.
Watch out for arrows. He's been shot twice today.
Was that in addition to the stabbing?
Yeah. It's not been a good day to be Artur, so we're all going together. Maybe catch some arrows on the way.
It did get worse than that.
Are we going with them?
With who?
They're talking about like there was like another attack or something at the fucking university.
What do you mean? Did I get any? Were you there?
Well, I was heard some kerfuffle. It was a twang of a crossbow, and I shot towards that direction. And then we got out of there because, I mean, nothing hit us, so must have worked.
So you're saying you don't have any information on the act of insurgency?
Not anything more than that we heard some fighting, and I got an arrow off. Is there anything that I could do to help?
He has been taking self-defense lessons recently.
Is that why
Come
that
at
door
me.
has a bunch of crossbow bolts on it?
Yeah. All right. Okay. All right. Are we ready? Are we gonna fight? No, probably not. Wait, no. He was just saying, yeah.
I just need, and Paradise needs, all the help it can get. And if you had something to offer this investigation, I and everyone else would be very grateful for you to come along and help with the investigation.
Have you ever lost a sense?
Lost sense meaning what? Blind? I've never been blind. I've been in the dark.
All right. Take your fingers, hold a number up, and wave them at my face. I'll tell you the number you're holding up.
So you said you were a Valari? I'm assuming Martialis?
Yeah. I'm working on it. You're not really a Valari if you don't have a master, but yes.
Got it. This actually makes a lot more sense now.
First 3. But there was a wrench, and now it is 8. When you lose a sense, you gain others. If that could help an investigation, who am I to turn down the city's finest?
Which sense did you use to find the numbers? Was it like hearing? Was it a collective of them? Does 8 smell like something specific? I'm actually super curious.
We don't have time for your
The-
science, Jim.
The waft of the 3,
Damn
and
it,
then
Jim.
the ruffling of the fingers. You can hear the fingers as they move and shift and shake.
This
Cool.
does seem quite helpful.
Dude, if
Uh,
your parlor tricks
and
are good in a
I-
fight, then fantastic.
I can pack some lunches.
Parlor tricks have no use at a fight unless we're fighting at a dinner table. But those same skills translate fairly well.
Well, that's why I'm
all right.
shit.
Well,
I
if the
meant
old
to
man
say
comes
if
with
your
you,
parlor
then-
tricks are good, then fantastic. I feel like fuck.
The only thing I mean to say, guys, is I feel like we were like time was of the essence, and we should probably go to wherever you wanted to go, Artur.
Let's get going. If you're coming along, let's head out. No time for packed lunches, old man.
Sir, where have you been?
There was an attack on the west side of the city, and I've been dealing with that. What news from the academy? What's going on here?
Well, a couple individuals made their way inside and seemed to not do anything at first. They seemed to be searching for something in particular. They made it up to the 3rd floor before we were able to catch up with them, and then a civilian slammed the door in their face and took them out. I was so shocked to come up and find that. We should hire them, honestly.
Well, what civilian?
It was
Who was it?
it was a larger man, a very big, thick beard. I didn't get his name. He was questioned by some of the higher ups, but
All right, well, let us through. I need to find out.
yeah, of course. Go. The 3rd floor, right of center.
You guys can come with me or wait here. I'm just gonna go find out what's going on, and then when I get back, we can presumably investigate what Zal had to offer.
Hey, when you're using Alfredo's senses, can you hear?
Yes.
Oh, cool.
Sir, may I ask who the people with you are?
Ah, Bissig. These are civilians that helped me in the attack on the west side of the city. Where's Pete, by the way?
He came back to help. He's one of the people that went upstairs after everything kind of calmed down. I believe he's doing a report. He said he was with you,
let him
but
know I'm looking
you
for
dismissed
him.
it. Of course. You might run into him before I do.
That's fine. But yeah, these civilians helped me.
Good to know. I'll make sure nobody bothers them.
So what's the situation here, Bissig?
All things considered, not terrible. It is on lockdown just to make sure people are being inspected to see if anything turns up. Any other people in disguise, infiltrators. We don't really know what's quite going on other than...
Yeah, did they
at
apprehend
least-
anyone? Did they...
Yes, the individual that got a face full of door is captured right now. I believe the other one is as well, but I don't know exactly what happened to him. But I'm sure we'll see when we get up there. I was keeping guard outside, making sure nobody left.
Take me to the scene of the crime, Bissig.
Yes, right away. Get out of my way! That is my son.
I was so worried, Mother. I'm glad to see you safe
Very
and sound.
prim.
I heard you got stabbed. Are you okay? What? Why do you look okay? What happened? What happened?
Yes, we were ambushed on the west side of the city, but luckily, I had Pete with me and Jim and some brave civilians. So we made it out, but it was a little rough.
And you're okay? Why are you?
I am okay. Yep, I am okay. Thanks to the efforts of these civilians.
Okay. Don't
Mhm.
scare me like that again.
Yes, Mother. Where's Leighton, my brother?
He's inside the room. He's sitting with your father. They're both okay. your father's the one that stopped this idiot from running amok.
Hmm. I had my suspicions.
Come.
Excellent.
They'll be happy to see you.
Alright.
Ah, my boy. Good to see you're all right.
Father, did these men come after you? Like, were you guys the only ones in the room? What happened? Tell me what happened.
Right. Well, we were here enjoying some tea after the coronation finished. We heard some commotion from down the hall. I went to go open the door to see what happened, and I smacked into a person. I was surprised, so I went down to pick them up and saw they looked suspicious. So I called some people over, and that's what happened.
I see. And this is the only one?
Only
You
one up
saw?
here. We haven't been able to leave, except for your mother right now. You know how she can be.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I have my suspicions that this so were you guys alone in this room?
No, there was another family. Didn't quite get their name. They didn't talk much. But yeah, just us two.
You know, I'm worried that they were after someone specific, but you know, I don't know if you accidentally incapacitated this man. Like, who knows what the wait, is this guy alive? Or
I
is
mean,
he just
you know, I could be quite strong when I mean to be. But I don't think he's dead. They probably would have moved the body more if he was. They pretty sure they just tied him up.
I'm sure we'll get to talk to him later, I guess. I'm just glad you're all right.
You too, my boy.
Is the Sovereign okay? Was there any more attacks on the city?
Don't know about the rest of the city. The king was fine. I saw him from the window.
Then I have some work to do. I'm glad you guys are okay, but I'm going to go do some investigating myself, I think.
Goodbye, Artie. Yeah. Stay safe, son. Good job with that delivery, by the way. Didn't it look amazing?
Yes, it was glorious. It certainly added to the speech. Unfortunately, they used the speech to stab me. So we are, I'm happy about it, but
Right.
you know,
You look good for being stabbed. That's my boy, and he's gonna punch your chest.
you didn't raise a weakling, that's for sure. I take full credit for this. I was worried, Jim. I was worried. What do you think? Do you think that they were after, or they couldn't have been after, you know, my family, like my dad, Leighton, a child, and a blacksmith?
I feel like this was simply a comedy of errors and happenstance. It really seems like they were just trying to get away from something else, and your dad just doored him. Did anyone search
Alright,
the
well-
guy, or they just left him tied up?
Yes, well, I was the one that searched him. We found a dagger. It seems to be laced with some sort of substance. We handed it off to be brought to the Portorsha for further investigation.
We've done the investigation. Any blades or items that these people or similar carrying people, they cause you to bleed profusely with no end. Be very careful when handling them. Do not allow them to drink from any small vials that they contain the same thing and will kill them post haste, and we would probably want them alive for questioning.
Fantastic information. I'll make a note and send it to the barracks post haste. Was there anything else you discovered?
Jim, what's that on his neck?
So something on his neck. Hey, our Primus is kind of curious since he was assaulted by one of these gentlemen. Can you show us around his neck area to see if he has any identifying marks?
I suppose. Sure. And he's gonna here, give this to a carrier. Get it to the fort. Right. You said the neck.
Yeah, our Primus was curious about any identifying features because he did sustain certain injuries and saw one on one of the people who escaped.
All right, sure, that's not a problem. Nothing here. Give me one. No, wait. It's a bit small. Black mark. Might be a skull? I didn't have my glasses. Come on.
Get a good look at it, Jim. Is it the same?
Yeah, definitely a skull. That's disturbing. And-
Interesting. A
No, seems to
skull
be-
marking?
Yes, a skull marking. It seems to be branded into the skin. Oh, that's strange.
Oh, a brand, you say?
Yes, well, that's strange. Brands, perhaps some sort of crime group, cult? That's strange.
We don't really have any leadings towards one way or another, but they all had similar things, according to our Primus.
Could be horse race enthusiasts.
Well,
I would then think
I'm
it would
sure
be a
it's-
horse, not a skull, but all right.
No.
Well, was there anything else I could help you with? We sent missive about the blades being poisoned as well as the vial that we found as well.
Well, it's just a man. I'm satisfied with this investigation. Are you satisfied, Jim? Or do you have any questions?
sir, you're
Oh,
the
Jim's
Primus.
Oh,
What does he smell like?
all right. Let's get out of here. Catherine,
Sir,
do a quick run around the building for me, please.
of course.
And Jim, knock on the door.
Knock or knock?
Knock.
All right, I take a running start and kick the door down.
Ah!
This is His Majesty's military! Surprise inspection!
Why'd you break the door?
We have reason to believe there are ne'er-do-wells in the building.
How can I help you, sir?
What are you doing here? Like, what is this work?
I was working on potential repairs for the aqueduct, sir.
And you work here alone?
Sometimes. I'm just working for the few days while everyone was taking some time off to celebrate the coronation. Is there something I could help you find or answer?
Yes. Yes. So, have you noticed any strange activity around the premises the past couple days?
Strange how.
Yeah. So, you are aware that the city was attacked today
It was?
during the coronation.
Last week I repaired a brick at the foot. I was gonna do an inspection today up top for the lower level. Haven't done that in about a week.
Well, that's not true. So how about you think about that one again?
What do you mean?
I think we both know what I mean here. There is a clear trail of evidence leading to this exact workshop on some pretty advanced and pretty nearby modifications to the aqueduct that somebody that would maintenance these public structures would be on the lookout for. And clearly that hasn't happened. So either you have messed up, in which case we need to figure out whether or not you're still fit for service, or you help us out in figuring why these modifications were made.
Okay, I'm sorry. I've been slacking off because I've been alone for the past few days, so I haven't done any repairs to the base. And I've had I had a buddy come in and he said he needed some material to work on his house, and I let him have some. I don't know what he did with it. He said it was he had a damaged wall and he needed to repair it, so I just gave it to him. Please don't get me fired. I need this. My wife doesn't work.
All right,
Fuck
what's
me. Took your friend took your tools, I imagined at least subsidized by the state, and just left out the front door, and certainly didn't make any other nearby modifications to anything. Interesting. Well, since you just let him walk out with tools and you have no idea why there is a clear indication that he had travel out your upper window, I guess it's just pretty simply your neglect. All right. that works.
Oh,
What is your buddy's name?
Fred.
Fred from the Aqueducts.
What a fantastic friend to be willing to sacrifice your livelihood for. That, friendships like that are rare. I guess I was wrong that there was anything else going on here, unless somebody wants to be a good citizen and maybe say what has actually gone on.
I, I told you everything I know, man.
Where can we find Fred?
He lives in the outer district, east side, kind of by the wall. 10-20 minute walk.
And why'd you
Outer
hide
wall.
the fact that he used your upstairs access to the aqueduct, huh? Why would you lie about that?
I don't. I don't know if he did that. I was drunk, and he brought some booze. He offered it for the tools. I don't take my alcohol well.
All right,
What a wonderful sob story.
Catherine, you stay here and watch this guy.
Sure.
Zal, will you show me the trail of evidence you were talking about? I want to see
Yeah.
this for myself. Jim, please.
Yeah. Okay.
Well, unfortunately, I think he is being honest about being so blitheringly stupid as to not know when somebody is in his house. But that might be
I
me
agree.
being naive.
I guess it doesn't really matter. I don't know. He's not part of the organization at least, or he doesn't have a skull on his neck like the rest of them do. But I mean, yeah, he could be colluding or not. It doesn't really matter. I'd say, show me the evidence, but I'd say it's clearly they operated from here. But his involvement doesn't really matter, I guess. You found this here in this false bottom yesterday?
Last night. Then I came
Last
up
night.
early this morning to make sure that they were still there. And the false front here was put in place to hide it. And it was clear that they had rummaged through the items, but had decided to not use these for their plan.
So they had 12 disguises. I don't think we've got 12 bad guys. And one got away.
Fuck, man. If we end up killing more people from my warehouse, I'm gonna have so much more work to do. But look here, this is a was a perfectly usable set of attire. But if you look here on the shoulders, the mark of rank isn't added yet, meaning they didn't take it from someone who already received their gear. More likely, they either took it from the Pretoria warehouses or on the way to the warehouses in a shipment that was sent for us. This definitely wasn't stolen from someone. This gear was taken before it was used by someone else.
I don't know if that makes me more comfortable or less comfortable with what's going on here.
It either means they did it outside. They started outside the capital and took a shipment before it got to us, or they got to us on one of our drunk days.